Yo YouTube, what is going on? Today we're going to be making our choices, our predictions for the Major 5 tournament, the final tournament before Call of Duty League Champs for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 season. I know it's been a while since I made one of these videos, so I'm going to be as accurate as I can to what I think is best. We're just going to jump right into it. First match of the day, we're going to have OpTic versus Florida Mutineers. Now OpTic do have a curse against the Florida Mutineers. Last time I believe they faced them in winner's bracket. Florida got the best of them, but OpTic have been looking like the dominant team. I believe they're going to take it 3-1. And next, we're going to be moving on to the Boston Breach versus the Minnesota Rocker. And for some reason, my cat always knows when I'm recording. Alright. It's been quite a while since I've made one of these videos, and my cat somehow still knows that he'll get me to feed him just to shut him up. Anyways, moving on, we have Boston Breach versus the Minnesota Rocker. I personally do not want Rocker to advance because of my boy Clayster and the Vegas Legion. I almost said Paris. I need to get used to that. It's been a while now. Anyways, we're going to have it go to a game 5. And honestly, oh man, I think Boston Breach looks better on land than they do online. So I'm going to give it to Boston Breach. And I think they did face each other off on land because of the Minnesota Rocker. They had that whole land party thing. And my cat, even though he's fed, still wants more. Anyways, we're going to be moving on. Boston Breach is going to take that one because of the history on land. This is going to be a tight match. Round 1, there's a rivalry there. We're going to be moving on to FaZe versus Vegas Legion, and it's going to break my heart if Vegas Legion lose round 1, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I really want to see Clay at Champs, but you know, it's looking like it's going to be a hard time for them to get there. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to go the miracle route. I'm going to go Vegas Legion beat Atlanta FaZe for the first time. I believe in the squad to come through like New York Subliners did last year right before Vanguard. They made it to Champs. They just clinched it just in time by making a huge run at the Major. I don't think they won it, but they made a huge run. And then we're going to be moving on to the next, which is New York Subliners versus Toronto Ultra. I believe that Ultra are going to come out on top. This is going to be a 3-1 map. And then we're going to have Vegas Legion versus Toronto Ultra. Scrappy versus Standy. We'll see who gets to move on to the winners final. Moving on to the losers bracket, we're going to have Florida Mutineers versus the Los Angeles Thieves. And I believe that Thieves are the better team, and I believe that they're going to take this match 3-1. They are great on land. Online, they have not been looking good. So we'll see how they do, but I'm pretty sure when you put them in the losers final round 1, Thieves tend to make a run, and they tend to fight for their lives to make it until Sunday at least. So we'll see if they get there with this lineup. Next, we have the Minnesota Rocker versus the London Royal Ravens, and I honestly think that Minnesota Rocker are going to get an easy win over the Ravens. I don't think it's going to be a 3-0, maybe a 3-1. So I'm kind of tempted to put a 3-0 because of their track record, but it's on land, so I'll give them a little leeway. Maybe they'll pull a game off, maybe a control or maybe a search. We'll see how that goes. Next, we have FaZe versus Surge. This is always a banger, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is one of the ones I look forward to, and I think Surge is just going to get knocked out here, no matter what, because either way, Legion or FaZe, I believe that would get the better of Seattle Surge, and Seattle Surge are going to go out again, I think, top 12 in a major tournament. We'll see how it goes for them next season, or if there even is a next season for that specific roster. Moving on, we have Subliners versus Gorillas. This is going to be an easy 3-0 for me. Gorillas have not been looking great lately at all. I think that's going to be the end of the run for Gorillas, and that'll be their final match, and they'll end up in top 12. Let's move on to elimination round 2, where we have LA Thieves versus Minnesota Rocker, and I believe this is as far as Rocker will get. I believe Thieves will get the better of them in a 3-1 fashion, if not 3-2. I'm going to go 3-2 just to play it safe. After that, we have New York versus Atlanta FaZe. That's going to be such a good one, man. Such great teams at the bottom. I think this is going to go to a game 5, but I think FaZe takes it right here, and they're going to face off against the loser of, I believe, winners round 2 on OpTic versus Breach. And I think Breach is going to move down in a 3-1 fashion all the way down to the losers bracket. Here is where we struggle. I think this is going to be another game 5. Vegas Legion. This is just my dream, okay? I'm just going to go with whatever I have in my head, my vision for Clay to get to Champs, okay? That's what I'm going here for, as unrealistic as this sounds. but it has happened before. It happened on an online match. Vegas beat Toronto. It may happen on LAN. Let's see if it does. Then we have Toronto versus LA Thieves. Man, this bracket is crazy. And the elimination bracket, man. Let's see. Let's do the easy one first, which is FaZe versus Breach. And I think FaZe is going to take that one 3-1. Let's do Ultra versus Thieves. Ultra versus Thieves. Man, I mean, if lately Thieves play like they've been playing online, I think they lose, man. I think Toronto take the search, Thieves take the hard point, the control. I think Thieves take the control, and then they take the second hard point, but who will take the final search and destroy? I'm going to give it to Toronto Ultra. They got the home buff. That's as far as LA Thieves get. They are going to go home in top 8 fashion, I believe. I don't know math. But we're going to move on to elimination round 4 so we can have the elimination finals ready. It's FaZe versus Toronto Ultra. Ultra, man. Ultra. FaZe won the last one, the last major, but they did not go against Ultra. They went against... Oh, no, FaZe didn't win. Ultra won the last one. And, am I tripping? I'm tripping. I think FaZe won the last one. I think it's going to be Ultra, though, 3-2. We'll move on to OpTic Texas versus Legion. I'm honestly just going to say 3-1 on this one. This is my dream bracket for the Legion. I'm going to move on. I don't think Legion beat them again, even though I had them beating them the first time. I'll have it in a game 2, and it's going to be an OpTic Tech. You know what? No. I think Vegas is going to go all the way to the finals versus OpTic Texas, but they will lose. If the dream happens, you know... For Vegas Legion, let it be. Why haven't I scrolled? Let it be. But I think OpTic's going to take this one. And I don't think anyone wants to see this final but me. I think it's going to be a 4-2 fashion. OpTic's going to take the W in the major. And I believe they can take the momentum on to World Champs and be back-to-back champions, just like LA Thieves did last season. Let me know what you guys think of this this ladder. OpTic taking it home and Vegas making it to the grand finals alongside them. It's my dream ladder just for Clayster to get to Vegas, where he belongs. Literally, Vegas Legion and the World Champs is in Vegas. How are you not gonna have the Vegas Legion right there? Anyways, let me know what you guys think of my bracket down in the comments below. Leave a like if you guys liked it and want to see more stuff like this. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.